Well, welcome to the sale of my 1967 Chevrolet C10 truck. I'm just going to do a cold start up. That's what we like under the hood. To prove that it is cold start up, and put my hand on the exhaust. So we've got headers which have been wrapped. We've got a quad carb, double pumper. That's the power steering pump. It's got the manual viscous coupling cooling fan. And a generator rather than an alternator, so perhaps that could be updated. I've never found it necessary to do that. There's the heater box. Oh, that works. Heater's lovely in the winter time. There's the Dizzy back there, which is an HEI electronic ignition unit. There's a mechanical fuel pump. Radiator was new about 6 years ago. And there's the overflow. So there was always a kill switch on this car from when I bought it. Probably because it's never. There's probably extended periods of time between being used. So I've just kept it. So we just switched that on. Cool. There's the electric GPS speedometer. The ignition switches here. So it might take a couple of goes to get her started, because she hasn't been used in about two and a half weeks. And the fuel evaporates from the chamber, from the carburetor. Actually, it's quite an accurate fuel gauge. That's the RPM, that's a tacho. Where she's still a bit cold. You've got wipers, lights. You've got a cheap radio in there. There's just an ugly hole there. Then we got temperature in Fahrenheit. That's the voltage and oil pressure. So like you can see, it's quite good oil pressure. And then your heater controls there. Glove box. Sorts of bits and pieces inside. Door handles for getting out, window winder, quarter light windows, manual 5-speed. That's the telescopic seat belt. I put a couple of signs over some ugly speaker holes that were in the back of the cab. That's where the fuel tank sits. That's one I had replaced. It's a bit messy round the door shuts and things, but obviously that's the old door rubbers. I've got new ones of those. And to be honest, the seals could be neatened up a bit, but these were brand new, I don't know, about 3-4 years ago. along with the cab corners, everything's nice and solid there. But maybe I haven't done too much in the way. I wanted to keep it honest, so there's cobwebs and things there as well. I've got two side exhausts. That shows that the automatic choke on the carburettor is working okay. I've really never had a problem starting the truck in the winter or the summer. Bit of air brushing on the hood. Kind of a Jack Daniel's theme on this side. I've got a couple of Jack Daniel bottles, large ones, really need a framework built up, and the intention was to replace this radiator overflow with an overflow, Jack Daniel's overflow for the radiator, and one for the washer as well. So there's no washer bottle in here. I've got one that can go with the truck, but it's only a plastic one out of like a Sierra or something. I mean, to be honest, she's just a bit of a blank canvas for somebody to do what they want to. Instead of a wooden bed in there, like a lot of these trucks have got, somebody's actually put a checker plate, steel checker plate in there. Spare wheel. There's the chest up there with a padlock on it. Got a few spares and bits and pieces in there, but like I said, all nice and solid. No water's got in this at all. Show you the side exhaust there and give it a rev up as well if I can. No smoke or anything. Power brakes. Steering works nicely as she should. With a quick rack gearbox. Good tread on all tyres as well. Okay, thank you very much for looking.